Thank you, Toastmaster Dheena. Toastmaster, the floor is yours.
What's the craziest thing that you would do if you could win something that you have wanted for so many years in your life? Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I wanted something for a very long time as I was growing up. Because this was something that required more of your time and your commitment more than the money to afford it. Because ever since I was a kid, I was never into sports. I was a chubby little round ball, which is a little hard to believe maybe. But so engrossed in studies, I never took part in sports, never took part in any athletics. So I was a chubby kid. So at the age of 16, I made a decision, a life-changing decision to someday when I'm educated and I have the time to get into the best shape of my life. So 4 years ago, when I was listening to the radio, I heard on TNL, what's the craziest thing that you would do to win a platinum membership at the #1 gym in Sri Lanka? A platinum membership at the #1 gym? That's quite interesting because it's quite linked to my dream, which I someday want to get into a great shape. So I thought I have nothing to lose. More than the money, it's about the commitment. And so I began to think, what is the craziest thing that I would do to win this membership? We've all done crazy things, at least at some point. So I thought of a couple of things, called up TNL, and then I took part in this competition. Weeks went by and I had almost forgotten about this altogether. And then on a normal Saturday, which was April 5th of 2011, or rather 2010, I received a phone call. Hi, is this Dheena? Yes. Hi Dheena, you are right now live on air on TNL. Can you tell us what's the craziest thing that you would do to win this competition? Almost forgotten it. Oh yeah, I am willing to go to a grave in the middle of the night and exhume a dead body. And after I exhume a dead body, at the end of this competition, I am willing to perform a hip hop dance. Congratulations, you are the winner of this platinum membership for the #1 gym in Sri Lanka. I couldn't believe my ears because I was the craziest person to do the craziest thing to win this membership in Sri Lanka for the best gym. So proud and so excited, I finally went to the gym. Now I must admit to you, ladies and gentlemen, 4 years ago, I knew nothing about fitness. I didn't know the difference between cardio or weightlifting. No idea. So excited to lose all that extra pounds, I started going to the gym almost every day. And for the next 2 months, I was instructed, don't measure your weight. All you have to do is show up and just follow the instructions you're given. So finally, after 2 months of hard working and weightlifting and all that difficulties of outside my comfort zone, finally, the auspicious day arrived to check my weight. And so I woke up early and I prayed so I could measure my weight. And there I was ready, finally stepped onto the scale. I had gained 3 kilos. Frustrated and so disappointed after having shown up at the gym almost 6 days a week, I thought, what's the point? And so, for 2 months after having continuously worked out, I stopped. I literally quit because I didn't see a purpose. How many times has that happened to every one of us, every one of you? Where you were so excited to get some results, and you go out there and give it your 200%, and when you don't get the results, you just get so fed up that you give up. But 2 months had passed, and not going to the gym, I started to feel guilty. Because it felt like the universe had given me this gift, which I had wanted for so long, and I had just thrown it away. So on my own, very gradually taking my time, I went online and I started to research on what exactly is fitness. What is cardio? What is weightlifting? What is nutrition? All these things that come together to make fitness. And not only did I research about it, but I connected with people who are passionate about fitness, the fitness enthusiasts, and who do this as a lifestyle. Athletes from around the world, fitness models, males and females of all ages. And then finally, I went back to the gym and I started to work out again. This time a little more practical. I didn't go 6 days a week. I went 2 to 3 times whenever I found the time. And of course, since I had stopped, it was very hard to start. So there I was starting all over again. But after a while, it got a little easy. And then eventually, I began to enjoy it. And after a while, fitness became a lifestyle for me. I'm not here to tell you the past 4 years has been perfect and that I showed up every single time I was supposed to. No. During the past 4 years, I started and stopped. Started and stopped. So many times that I gave up counting. But the difference is that what got me the results of losing almost 26 pounds since I started 4 years ago is that I didn't completely give up on it. And for all those of you who have that intention someday get into the shape of your life, I would suggest to start. Because once you start, I can promise you now that you will stop and start so many times. But every time you stop, if you continue to start, you will definitely learn to understand it a little more. And who knows, maybe embrace it as a lifestyle someday. Because every single one of us already have a six-pack. It's a matter of getting through to it by being committed to it.